All right. Well, today is February 14th, Valentine's Day. And, well, it's not been a good week. Um, a week ago, Monday, both my wife and I, well, a week ago, Monday, I was diagnosed with influenza A. I got I can't remember what the medicine is for that. It's supposed to take 5 days and it's supposed to help you get over it. So you get over it a lot quicker. So I took that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Friday I was feeling fabulous. Then Sunday came and wiped me out. My wife had also been diagnosed 4 days before me with it, and she was also given the medicine. And again on Sunday, it wiped her out. Wiped out one of my granddaughters. We'd had her the weekend, and to keep her mom from getting sick, we kept her for the whole week. So we had the three of us were just here sick all week. Yeah, being on a carnivore, I read posts from other carnivores saying that they've been on carnivore and they haven't been sick yet. Well, it hasn't worked for me. That part I haven't seen yet. I think it's because I started probably. My wife and I started carnivore in August 22nd, and that's not long before the cold and flu season hits North Dakota. If you can't hear me, it's because I don't have much of a voice. It's been a rough couple of days here. But I started carnivore August 22nd. My wife started probably mid-October. She didn't start on a single day. She just slowly, more and more, moved into eating as a carnivore. And we don't have an actual day that she started, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, she just can't say an exact day. But we both started late in the year. I've lost 80 pounds now. I don't think my body is caught up to what's going on with me. And I just, I think it's because my body's healing, and then there's so much healing to do in my body yet that it was just weak. Hopefully next year it'll be different, and the following years. I don't plan on doing anything different. I know I read some stuff, posts where people were talking about that the only time they got sick is when they cheated and they had carbs and stuff. I haven't had a carb since August 22nd. I don't eat them. The little bit of carbs I may have had have come in the form of dairy with cheese once in a while. Once in a great while, I've had cream cheese or sour cream, but I haven't had anything but beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and shrimp, fish. I'm one of those people that can make up my mind to do something. Yeah, I'm doing it. I just don't. I jump in both feet and I go for it. But man, this influenza A this year is not a joke. It will waylay your ass out, and it's done that to both my wife and I. You can see by the background, I've changed around my office a little bit. I get sunshine from the window right over here. So I can, feel some of the sun during the day and stuff when the sun's out. And it helps tremendously to have sun. had a chance to go out there. It's been cold as heck this week. Overnight lows going down into 15, 20 below zero. Today didn't get above zero, I don't think. I think the high today was 2 below. Not 2 up. Yeah, whatever. It's cold. I haven't been warm in a while, and that's another side effect that some carnivores are having when they start this here. And I think it might just be the time of year that we started. And, if you have a larger weight loss, I think some of the people I've talked to have had pretty significant weight loss, and they've gone through this. And it's just the body healing. The hormones and everything are being used to heal the body, where windows open, there's somebody out there. Got my attention. But I think we're just healing, and part of that healing process is our energy is being used for other parts of the body to heal, so that we're not as warm as we were before. I've been blaming it on the loss of 80 pounds of insulation that I've lost. But through it all, though, I wouldn't change anything. Still, I think I'm faring better than my wife. I know that. I'm faring better than what my granddaughter is. I know that. They've had a lot more than I have. My wife has some other medical issues where she's not eating carbohydrates. But here in the last couple of days, she has had a few, and her blood sugars have actually done really well on them. The carbohydrates she has are noodles, chicken noodle soup, because she wants chicken noodle soup because she's sick. So I'm not going to argue with her. But other than that, she's been really worn out, and it's really, really affected her a lot. Now my son's girlfriend has it also, and she's got it really bad, worse than my wife and I. But she's eating standard American diet. My oldest daughter, the same time I was, Sunday, it happened to my wife, myself, one of my granddaughters, my oldest daughter, and 2 of her kids, 2 of my other granddaughters. We all came down sick at the same time. Now, up until Sunday, we weren't around each other, and we weren't at the same places at the same time or anything. It's just weird. But all right, I had to take a little break there. I had to get a drink. That's my electrolyte. My throat started getting really dry in the back, and I didn't want to start coughing. So, but it's weird that we all came down at the same time. I've been doing carnivore longer than my wife. I've been doing carnivore longer than my daughter. My daughter just started in January. But those that haven't been on as long actually had this a lot worse. So I feel blessed by that. I don't know. I just want to let people know, even on carnivore, you can get sick. It happens. And it still sucks. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It's not a fun thing. I don't want anybody else to have to go through it, but it is what it is. Hopefully my energy comes back. I didn't lose a whole lot of it. As far as, I have a home office, so my job, I can work from home. I can do 90% of my job here. The one part that I can't do is I can't get out with the employees that work for me. But I have ways of communicating with them. We have meetings. We still do everything we're supposed to be doing. But it's not fun. Even carnivore, you have that chance of coming down with a sickness, and just stay with it. I haven't changed my eating. I haven't changed anything. I have not had it nearly as bad as others, but it's still the sinus pressure. My wife and granddaughter, they both ran high fevers. My high fever was going up 0.2 degrees, but I have my chest and my throat, my sinuses. Oh my God, they're absolutely terrible. It's a rough one. But I'm sure we're going to get through it. Should probably be better by Monday. Go back to work, and hopefully I didn't pass it on to anybody at my work, because that would suck, because they all can't work from home. I've tried doing that here for the past few years since I've been able to work from home. If I'm coming down with something, I stay home. I work from home. I don't want to pass it off to the guys that work for me. They bust their ass, and they don't need it from me. That's for damn sure. But yeah, even on the carnivore diet, you can get sick. I don't know if it's going to change next year. I did see where one person I was talking with, they've been on for 4 years, on carnivore for 4 years, and they said they get their winter cold every year. It hasn't changed. It's just the severity of it has changed for them, but they still get that cold, and it's just one of those things that, not everybody gets that same benefit of not being sick and not getting sick. I wish everybody had it, but everybody doesn't get it. Wish I would have gotten it this year, but I did. Well, today is, I don't know, I think it's like 174 days. My 6-month anniversary is coming up August 22nd for the calendars. 6 more days will be 180 days, which is almost a half year. Everybody looks at 180 days as being a half year, but it's actually not. But August 22nd to February 22nd is 6 months. We'll see where we're at then. Y'all have a good night. Have a good day. Have a great weekend, and stay healthy.